Final five. Oh my god. I honestly did not think I would get this far, but I also didn't think, like, the last two moves, I've gotten the last two people out. Like, they were both blindsides. Like, that's incredible. I can't believe I'm in this situation. And since Laura went home, like, I've got a very good chance to make the final three, unless they all decide to team up and take me out because I'm a threat. Which, maybe, whatever. But I'm already tight with Jen ever since I saved her from being idled out by Sarge and getting Mark out instead. Like, we were final two, and she's my primary final two.
Jen?
Jen, yeah.
So give me the pecking order, assuming that you're in the finals.
Well, I'm trying to decide if I should take. It's hard to decide who should go next because it's gonna sound dumb to say, but I want Kim out, like, sooner rather than later, just because I don't want anyone to be like, oh, he took his sister, blah blah blah, he was able to ride her coattails. Nope, I'd rather not have that. That's why I got Brett out. So I mean, but once again, I don't think Chelsea is likely. If she wins final immunity, I don't think she's probably the only one here who isn't likely to take me to the finals. So she also has to go. But Sarge is also a really big threat, so it's tough to say which one of those three should go, but I would like them all to go sooner rather than later.
Who's going to get voted out next?
I think Sarge. Sarge is going to get voted off next.
Okay.
It's just a long time coming. He's used the mini idols 3 times in a row, so he knows he's like next on the chopping block. So I think he's going to go next.
Do you think you can make it to the final two? Do you have enough?
I think I can make it to the final 3.
Okay.
So we're dealing with a pair of siblings here. So blood is thicker than water, I think. And if I make it to the final 3, I'll be happy with that, considering I was one of the first ones voted off. So, you know, I'll have to think about that. I definitely see us being in the top 3. Me, Matt, and Kim.
Oh man, this is crazy because I didn't know if I had to play that idol, but I wasn't going to go out with an idol. And so now I'm just going to play the numbers. Hopefully I have the numbers. A lot of people are trying to get the brother and sister out, so hopefully they go for them. I'm just hoping that I could just stay out of the radar because I'm not pulling any strings. This is a Sarge having to get to the top on his own type of crap here. But I don't know what happened here, but this game is very intense. I need to win. If I don't win individual immunity, I got to scramble. I got to figure something out and get to the final 3. Because if I get to the end, I promise you, I'm about to get that. I'm about to get that shit. I promise you, I'm gonna get it. I was at the bottom, getting all the way to the top. I've been thinking about it all night. I had to work with everybody in order to get there, and I had to play some big moves in order for it to happen. So I hope it all pays off in the end.
Well, I'm super nervous. It's no mystery that Brett was blindsided last night at Tribal, and it wasn't just a blindside for him, it was also a blindside for me. It was the first time that I didn't know where everyone's votes were going. I was under one impression, and that's not what ended up happening, so it makes me very nervous and makes me think that I might be next because I wasn't kept in the loop for all of that. So I think that I'm just focusing on trying to get immunity today, and I think I need to try and work with Jen and Kim as much as possible because I think Matt and Sarge are the ones who orchestrated that whole thing. So I don't know, we'll see what happens.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know what's going on. There's just 5 people. I'm thinking Sarge, but he seems a little confident, like maybe he has something he's not telling us.
Now you still have that double vote, right?
I do.
And does that expire now?
That's a good question. I believe so. I will double check. Played before the final 4, so that means
This is the last time to play it. So what are you thinking of doing? Does anybody know you have that? Matt knows, right?
Matt knows,
right.
and Sarge knows because he read it over my shoulder.
Right. Okay.
At the challenge when we won.
Yes.
And then Alice, no. What's her name? Jen has the clue, but I don't know if she ever found the idol or not from our challenge. I think I would vote for Sarge, but I'm not sure if he has an idol or not. He'll probably pull one out tonight. But he's my number one. I think he has the best resume going forward.
Not to, we don't know. We don't know where we're going to stand with that, to be honest with you, because he didn't know that they were gunning for him either. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess everybody's pretty much gunning for it at this point. You know what I mean? But, having, obviously, siblings is going to be tough, and that's what they're worried about. So, I don't know, that's all up to you, too, how you're going to do it. But I think if we're going to go to playing the game, somebody who didn't have to hurt anybody is going to get the money.
It was the main one? The compass?
Look, he's gonna get like him.
No, I don't know where he was hanging from.
You broke the immunity necklace?
Oh, the owl? It was right there. I don't know how it was on
You
there.
didn't want it?
I love this owl, and that's why I tore it off purposely so that I could keep it.
Well, the owl just won't be part of it anymore. Aggressive gameplay.
Your object is to be the person left with moves left. If you don't have any moves, if you're cornered out and you can't go anywhere, you're out of the game. So, Matt, you'll start us off. Go ahead. Good, two. Now it's Matt. Good morning. Time to get friendly. Hi. Cuts off Jen. Jen still has a few moves left though. Hope you guys had mouthwash.
We had so much
Way too
mouthwash.
much.
My turn?
Oh, alright, I'm done.
Sarge pitches Chelsea out.
Can I just leave?
Yes. That cuts off Sarge. Sarge only has what looks to be 3 moves left. Who's going?
Oh. Sarge has one option.
He only has one option. He has to go.
There we
I didn't
go,
know it was my
Sarge.
turn.
Yeah, it was your turn.
I totally forgot. The oyster. Still has a nice little chunk of the corner rolled over there. Won't be much longer though.
Oh, neat.
I think at this point it's safe to say that Sarge, you can step out, yeah. Jen, I think at this point it's safe to say you can step out too. It's a battle royale. Who's the bigger bully of the family here? I think it's safe to say we know who won this one.
Yep.
All right, Kim. Congratulations. 4 left. Good job. Nice job.
Nice job.
All right, guys. Head back to camp. We'll see you at the tribal in a bit.
Someone's gonna talk to me.
Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Bye.
A favor, just this one's for looking out. You know what I'm saying? I know you had to roll with the punches last time with everybody that rolled in, but just trying to look out for the other time that I did help. You know what I mean? To make sure you weren't voted out with Jim and Mark, and you know what I mean, and all them. So if you could take that into consideration just for this next time, I think there's somebody that can beat all of us in challenges. Another female, I think, that we have to be a little bit more worried about. But
Oh, Chelsea?
Everyone's having their discussions.
Well, let's have a talk
I'm
then.
on the fifth wheel. I'm sitting here. Everyone's scheming with plans. But as we know, this is my MO. I'm just gonna sit here and just worry about me, I guess. It's worked so far with my boots. Got my boots on. And yeah, I'm just gonna do what I always do.
Yeah,
Back here.
played a good
He's
game.
won immunity, he's found tons of idols, like,
Right.
Sarge is a big threat.
Yeah, and I feel like the jury will see that and
Yeah.
and vote favorably to him. So, yeah, I could see the final four being you and I and Kim and Jen.
Yeah. I think Jen's good to keep around because
Yeah.
she's not, like, she did, like, get voted off and now she's already in the final five, and
Yeah.
that's huge, but I think aside from that, she hasn't done too much.
I was thinking that.
she's-
I was thinking if she goes to the jury, whoever goes with her will probably win.
No?
listen, my mouth hurts from talking so much.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I had to do what I gotta do. I've been trying to plead my case.
What's your case? What are you trying to plead?
That I'm just playing the game.
Yeah.
Other people up here have made moves. So.
You think there's a controlling factor in this game right now?
No, I don't think it's a controlling. I think honestly the people who have the up and up are honest people who deserve what they have and they did it wisely.
I just want to add, I feel like at this point in the game you have to consider the jury's perspective, and I think that there are a couple people up here who have built big resumes and will be big threats if you take them to the jury. And so I want to say, during the survey, no one put my name down because no one knows who I am. I haven't done anything crazy. So I feel like I'm a good candidate to bring with you to the jury because no one will think that I did anything strategic. And I think that there are some bigger threats up here who just have built bigger resumes for that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, on that note, I mean, I was voted most loyal, so, I mean, I think it seems like I should be good for the jury. Like, I should be in the finals, right? Just throwing that out there in case anyone's wondering. But I mean, I think we all talk to each other. Like, I don't think there's anyone who didn't talk to anyone else since we've got 5 people left.
Right.
Like,
Right.
everyone's exploring all their options.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I should be here a little bit longer. I guess I was trying to say. I've been talking way too much. I think it's about the same thing, though. You know what I mean? I don't have a resume. I've been going through the motions. You know what I mean? So I've been loyal to the people who I've told towards this whole craziness going on. I said, listen, I proved to you. Here, bam. I proved to you, bam. And,
Sounds like, Sarge, that your
trying.
resume is loyalty.
I have
I
been.
think that's the...
Unless I had to make a move with the idol, like I said. But I mean, all I had was when everybody was doing their, had to stay with their groups or vote where they had to vote. All I had was my idol to make sure that they weren't put in a situation either, and I wasn't put in a situation. So that's how I looked at that one. Everybody had to make serious moves at that time. So
Okay.
All right. This is the most nervous I felt about a vote in a long time. There is a very good chance it could be me tonight, especially if Sarge has an idol. But as of right now, I'm slightly confident that it won't be, hopefully. That being said, I am not voting for Sarge. Just so I can say that I've never voted for him, because I never have had to. I've always had other people doing it for me, so maybe if he gets on the jury, he'll give me my vote for that. And if he does have an idol, and he's voting alone, maybe we can get Chelsea on the revote.
then I have advantage of a extra vote I'd like to use.
Oh, guys, here it is. Here it is, guys. Sarge made it this far. Don't mind that. Sarge made it this far. And I had to play a real good game, a hard game. I think I played a great game. I hope that everybody attacking other people saves me just one more time to get to the... what is this, final 4 now? So I hope we can go one more, and I think that everybody's going for Chelsea, so I guess I'll go for Chelsea.
I think you're a really good player, and I think you've been very strategic in that the jury would vote favorably for you, so also you're sort of my only option at this point.
My vote is for Sarge. Because I don't trust him, and he keeps talking about how loyal he is. And there have been many instances where he has not been loyal, but has been very deceitful. So.
If anybody has a hidden immunity item they want to play it, now is the last time to do so. Okay. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sarge. Next vote, Chelsea. Next vote, Sarge. 2 Sarge, 1 Chelsea. Next vote, Chelsea. We are tied, 2 and 2. Next vote, Sarge. That's more than enough, Sarge. And we have an extra vote that was played for Sarge. Sarge, your tribe has spoken.
Nice job, Sarge.
Welcome to the jury.
Nice, nice job. Way to play. Good job.
All right, Sarge.
I'm out.
You're out.
Shoot me straight. Go, son.
You straight?
This is your time.
Well, you know, I played the game hard. I played it good. I think that they were very scared. I had to play from the bottom the whole time. Came to the top. I felt I played a great Survivor game. I think the ones who were there, I personally think that everybody else is the drag along. There's only been 2 people making big moves through there. So loyalty is key to me. So loyalty.
Still no heat. You made it. Who would have ever
Still
thought?
no heat.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Night 2 with
Heater's still busted.
Hey! All right, guys. Good luck. Have fun. All right. Make sure y'all have fun, man. All right.
Later.
This is your time. If I don't get some good stuff, I'll just start poking and prodding. So go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say, honestly. You might have to poke and prod.
Are you 2 aligned in any way? Can you talk to me about relationships in the final 4 here?
I feel like relationships have been changing so frequently. Like, we had a really strong alliance early on, and even through the merge for a while, and now I feel like now that we're down to 4, it's so hard to tell like where people are. I mean, I would love to still have an alliance with you.
Yeah.
So I feel like Kim has potential for winning the entire thing because she was like quiet strategy where no one really noticed, and I think that that's a good thing because you stayed out of the spotlight and you have a lot to tell the jury at the end. And so I'd love to get to that point with you, I guess.
Yeah, I want to continue on with you too. I feel like we played like a similar game.
Yeah.
All the way through Loki.
Right. Yeah. I think so.
Let's just cry in separate corners and hope everything works out.
Yeah, I guess so.
That is my point. I mean, yeah, so I'm fine with voting out Kim.
Are you really?
I am really fine. And I mean, I think she's, like, she might be upset that she's out of the game, but I don't think she's going to, like, take it super duper personally or anything.
I just told her I think that she has the potential to win the whole thing if she gets there because she was so quiet.
I know.
You know,
that's why she's a threat.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. So
I mean, you and I have both like gone out and like tried to make big moves and try and get people out, but she's been. None of the juries like dislike her.
right.
Like I've blindsided a couple of people, so I mean, there's a potential that they're just gonna be like, "Yeah, well, fuck you, Matt."
Like I said, next interview right here. Stay in frame.
Okay.
Stop drifting under the frame.
Look, you were behind me. How am I supposed to stay in frame when you're standing behind me?
I don't
was
know.
trying
You
to
were
stay
in frame. No, you were in frame before.
Oh
Now I got
my
half your
gosh.
face in the shot. All right, you two,
Jeez.
go ahead.
Whatever.
What's going on? Talk.
I mean,
What do you do? What are your thoughts?
I
How do
wanted
you?
to be a final two with Jen.
Yeah.
Since, especially like for a while, I think it was when like Lauren, when the three of us were talking with Lauren, like right before the merge, and she was talking about you two need to get to the end, blah blah blah. And I was like, that really stood out to me. And then when we did that, the Survivor like sheet thing, like popularity thing, like, and I put you down for that because that made me kind of like realize after the Lauren thing, like I'd rather sit next to her than Brett or Mike or anyone on that other tribe.
Yeah.
So I mean, since then since that Mark vote, really,
Yeah.
we've been working together really well.
Yeah. Yeah. That was because when we took that quiz, I had done like who I think is the most loyal, and I think he is for sure. And then the next question was like, who do you want to be at the final two with? And we hadn't like talked about really anything, and he put my name and I put his name, and we were standing next to each other.
We showed
so
each
we turned
other
our
the
cards,
boards. Yeah.
and it said each other's names, and it was like, all right, we just made a pact.
Yeah, seriously.
We just made like a nonverbal
it was
pact.
that final 10 right before.
Because of the survey.
The survey.
That, like,
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
I think that we didn't meet until the merge.
yeah,
But we've been getting along and like voting the same way.
yeah.
So
I think I like him because you could tell she's sweet and kind, and it's not like I'm trying to win the game and be deceitful kind of sweet and kind. I just think that she's a genuine, nice person, and so I am attracted to that, not in a sexual way. That sounded so weird. I'm attracted to that. But, in this game, there's so just many, like, skeevy moves, and everything is, like, so sneaky, and she's not. And so I like her for that.
yeah, I feel the same. I feel like you're like a genuine person.
Yeah.
So I really like to be able to work with you.
Yeah, we can just say what we want to say, and we don't have to feel like we have to, like, embellish anything, and it's just, this is how it is, and this is what I think, and this is how I feel.
First, take that back. I know you don't want to do it, do you?
Sorry, Pap. Ooh.
All right. This one is called rollers. Down over there on the mat is a little triangular peg. Okay, and you're going to have some discs. On these discs are point values. This is a 6, 1, and it's laying down like this. You get double the value. If it's upright, you get the cumulative total double. And you each get 3 rolls. We're going to do multiple rounds, so we're going to draw for spots. With a nice smooth roll here. Look at that. Chelsea with her final roll. So she can match Matt here. Oh, it's a little too much on it. Oh.
That's in. So this is a leaner.
14.
7.
7. It's only double. It's on there.
Thank you, Chelsea. 3 first.
10 Chelsea, 3 Matt. Did it again. I know. That with a nice smooth roll. Just me. That might just be there. Oh. Chelsea with a good roll. Right back in there. That going on the opposite side of it. Oh. That's it. Outside the zone. All Matt has to do is just get it within that circumference. Throws it camera. Nice slow roll. This looks like it could be it right here. There we go. Matt moving on to the championship round.
Okay.
What a shot!
Okay.
Kim just seems to have a touch. That might be in. Jen taking a note. Oh, just misses it. That's in though, yeah. Kim with her final, yeah, that's her final roll. Jen with a good roll here. This has something to it. Oh!
And it's a leaner.
But you have
Is that a leaner and touching? That could be double the points.
No.
No
It's a
touch.
leaner.
Wow.
7.
Her last roll here?
no.
No, that was your last roll. That was, yeah. And Kim with her final. This one has something to it. Oh. Mike. I like that you're doing this for us. You figure this out. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, I got it. Great. Ooh. Matt with a good.
That's it.
It looks like it should be in, yeah.
It's
Interesting to see the different rolling approaches by each of you. Kim with another great shot.
It doesn't stay.
Very close. 27-23. Matt with the win.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yeah.
I think the jury likes you.
I mean, look, I think Brett likes me, but if we're the final two, then I mean, he could go either way with that
I
one.
don't know, I feel like Brett is very logical. Like, he'll really look at who played a better game. But
But he definitely knows your game as well because you guys have talked a lot.
What?
Oh, there's someone behind you. Snuck up behind you. Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
What's up?
the challenge is really fun. Do you know what it's called?
Rollers. It's called Rollers, actually. And I guess it's a guy that Jay knows, Cernus. I guess he just developed it, so it's like new.
Oh, you built
so
it.
Matt said he's thinking it's between Kim and I that who he's going to vote for.
Yeah.
And then he said he'd be willing to vote for Kim if I was going to vote for Kim. I don't know if he said the same thing to you.
Yeah. That's what he said.
So
What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'll plead my case. I feel like Kim will do better with the jury than I will, just because I voted against Mark, so I feel like he's pissed at me. Felicia doesn't like me.
Okay, so which answer they're coming back.
I think
Okay.
Well, that wasn't a good idea.
Cheers.
Welcome back. Fun challenge. Oh yes. Matt, you're in a good position right now.
Yeah.
Secured your spot in our final three. One more challenge to go, right?
Oh yeah, just one more.
And then some big decisions after that. So, what's the strategy here? Obviously, we know there's a dynamic duo here that knows each other. Does that come into play as far as, you know, moving forward, who you want to sit next to?
Not really,
No.
because I mean, I guess at this point we're all Final Four. We're all within spitting distance of being in the finals. So I mean, I think right now it's more about how the jury perceives you.
Okay.
Are you a threat to win it all? Probably.
Are you a threat to win it all?
I mean, I would hope so. Jeez. But
Okay.
yeah.
Like we say every time, I feel like everyone just gets along so nicely. We're like at peace. It's interesting.
Do you
After
all
the-
think that at this point right now you have a pretty good shot at winning this if you were to go into the jury, say right now, and start talking to them? Or do you think there's more threats and other people that have a better case?
This one's hard because I really like all of the Final Four.
You're my only choice. I would have voted for Matt, but he has immunity, and I feel terrible about this, but I think he would beat me in a final 2, and you played amazing, and I had so much fun with you, and I'm really sorry. You're such a good person. So, good luck.
I really have no good explanation as to why I'm voting for Kim.
Well, if you've been paying attention, then you know that I try hard not to be predictable. And you need to always expect the unexpected with me. I'm sorry. I love you, sis. I do, but you are too big of a threat to my game. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
God bless you. Read the votes. First vote, Kim. Next vote, Jen. Next vote, Kim. That's more than enough. You're the next person on our jury. Congratulations. The tribe has spoken.
Good luck, guys.
All right, 3. Head back to camp. We'll see you for the final 3 challenge up top.